Semalam ada maintenance datang, Miss.
Leaking lagi.
Hah?
Leaking lagi.
Miss, makan dulu tak apa. Saya mock up 30 minit. Lagi lucu lah, Shazlin nampak ni.
Go by the sun. Oh, ini dia.
Okay.
Ini tak tadi juga. Ini punya.
Hello? Okay. So, a very good morning to 大家好，我是丽，我是您的普通话指导人。Welcome back to this simple Mandarin communication that we have on the weekly basis. This week we are having it on July 9th, Tuesday, which is today by 3 p.m. Well, we are on topic number 12, Introduction to Intermediate Level. All right. So these are the learning outcomes my team and I, we have refined. So by the end of this Zoom training, we hope that the learners and participants, they gain the ability to understand and speak in Mandarin on the following topics, which consider essential for the day-to-day construction scenarios within the general engineering setting. So we have like identified the topics for intermediate level, and then also we will have summary of training performance as well as the introduction to the scenario dialogue. Well, we have the contents to summarize the flow of today, which we will begin with recap, and then we proceed with the topics for intermediate level and the summary of our previous level training performance, new features on scenario dialogue and Q&A section. Well, this first part, we begin with the recap on site safety guidelines. Well, site safety guideline is 现场安全指南。现场安全指南 basically means site safety guideline. So we use it when we visit to the site. So actually, there are 3 stages when we visit to the site. So first is to entering the site, 进入现场 on site, 在现场时 and leaving the site, 离开现场 Well, the first site safety guideline, the 现场安全指南, we have to remember will always be wear PPE. So before or when we entering the site, we have to 穿戴 PPE. 穿戴 PPE. Then we have to follow protocols. When we 在现场时，我们遵守规程。While we leaving the site, we have to ensure safety. 离开现场，我们确保安全。Well, sometimes we may forget, and sometimes people may forget, so we have to say please to make polite requests. 请 Now, for example, we say please wear PPE. 请穿戴 PPE. 请穿戴 PPE means please wear PPE. And we have to anticipate some people's response. They might be positive and might be negative. So positive response would be 好的，好的。Okay, good, alright. Or 不用，不用 no need, not necessary. 不用 yes. Then the second request we can make is please follow protocols. 请遵守规程，请遵守规程。Positive response would be okay, good, alright, 好的，好的。Negative response, no need, not necessary. 不用，不用。The last request we make is to please ensure safety. So 请确保安全，请确保安全。Positive response would be 好的，好的。And negative response would be 不用，不用。So this basically sum up the introductory level simple dialogue. And now we proceed to identify the topics for intermediate level. Why do we have to identify? Because in the very beginning, on April 17 briefing, we already have these proposals fixed. So all the topic is listed as we can see here from 1 up here 18. So like we said before, we have the this training durations all the way carried toward August 14, slightly delayed by 1 week because I remember there was 1 week I was away for a meeting. So yeah, please by 3 p.m. Sometimes we make it earlier or sometimes we make it a little bit delay lah. Yeah, please bear with us. Our training will be Zoom. We already completed the introductory level, which is on all of you. For intermediate part, we have new feature. Later on, we will show to you. And the trainer remain me, myself, Lee Chia Chi, and my team, Mr. Gopal, Miss Nuraini, and Miss Lina. So what we can identify here is from 12, topic 12 onwards up to topic 18, let's consider intermediate and advanced level, but we refined it to intermediate level first. So that people not confused between these two level. So yes, this is the topic we will cover from 12 up to 18. Then also there all of you may aware that there are some changes on the topic, and then the way I deliver the training, and then there is some refinement on the topic as well. Why? You might question me. Okay, today I'm here to explain that actually my team and I have this requirement for me. Miss Ain and us is Miss Noraini side. She actually proposed to me to simplify the content and format because all of us not everyone offers come from technical background. So I have to take in consideration of like Mandarin for non-tech also lah. And then Mr. N said that you have to like focus on the conversation words, example, rather than all focus on engineering only lah. Okay, so I have to refine the slides. That's why the color also change. That one thanks to Mr. Devendran for his support. And then for non-tech, which is Ms. Haslina Hashim, she actually suggested me to have like shorter, simpler vocab. And then I have to like shorter lessons. My lessons cannot be carried out all the way from 30 minutes to 30 minutes above lah. So this one, Mr. Dave also agree on it. And then we just to make it 15-30 minutes, ngam lah, like that. Okay. So be on the daily conversation base. So this is considered an unofficial discussion, but it's useful like for what we see in the introductory level. So my team previously is comprised with Mr. Gopal, Ms. Haslina, and Ms. Noraini Said. And then now that we know that Mr. Gopal already promoted as section leader of section 3, so he's really occupied as we can see. So he actually recommended 2 new members to our team. Yes. So Miss Haslina, we know that she will very soon deliver. Yes. She is actually the reviewer of our non-technical aspect. So while she's away, so I was still like, what should I do with my non-tech aspect reviewer? And then, never mind. We have another new members to come in. So we also have Miss Norani Said as our reviewer of technical aspect lah. So basically, this is our originator. Okay, these are the very original team member, but we have some sharper here. Mr. Gopal, he is supportive and kind enough to allow us and to support us in to for the Mandarin training. So he actually recommend another two section 3 members as observer. Yeah. So we have Miss Iza Nazira Abdul Aziz, section 3, side office 138 admin support, and we have Miss Hani Abdul Rahman. We have her as another observer. She's the admin support for office at admin support 123. Okay. So we have two new members to come in. We cannot like directly make them as committee because it's unfair. So currently on this stage, the intermediate level, they can observe what the committee team is doing for Mandarin training, all right? Then we proceed to this training performance for introductory level. Well, when we discuss on the training, we actually have criteria. I mean, I myself and my team, we actually have criteria to see whether this training is valid or not. So we, in the very beginning, our criteria will be one sample represent 10 participants. So we will have this assessment. After we have this assessment, we collect a sample. So for each sample we collected is representing 10 participants, all right? So we just take sample, we cannot take all of it, right? Then the passing criteria for this training itself is set at 60%, which means anything below 60. So the benchmark is not achieved. Then the training will have to repeat it, which I'm very blessed because I didn't have to do it for any topic of the introductory level. Thank you so much for the support. And then we also have some statistics here. So basically what we have is that this training carried out from April to July, all right? So we have the average score of 95.47%. Only slightly difference is 5% on it. So it's still acceptable according to the assessment, according to the sample we collected. So the participants count average 9 participants means 9 participants is considered as 90 lah. I don't see that much, but it's a positive number for me lah. At least no negative one like that, right? Because previously we actually set the upper limit and lower limit. For the score, we have to like within this range, the score. The positive, the upper limit and okay of the score 106 and 87 respectively lah. So for the sample, we didn't actually have the limits of that. So we welcome everyone, okay? But our capacity for Zoom only 100 lah. Please bear with me with that. And then again, I would say that all 11 topics, we score nearly 100% lah, according to the assessment. So it's reflecting that participants are quite consistent and then they're quite active in participating this Mandarin training. So yeah, there's a reason for us to keep going, right, our team? And then for the intermediate, we actually have scenario dialogue lah. So what we cover would be to elevate the understanding of Mandarin. So we have these guidelines of the scenario dialogue. We have 5W and 1H, which I will introduce to you today. So first being who, 谁 Shay is second tone, and then it's like swaying but change to H. Like saying something. Shay. Okay. So it would be like Shay, 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 Shay. For example, my greeting is like 你吃了吗？谁吃了 ？Okay. 我坐路机 right? This is the answer. In my question, 谁坐路机？谁 is who? Then we have 什么 what 什么生神 is second tone. It's like sh plus n. 生人什么什么什么 means what. All right. Then we have to check when 什么时候时候 is second tone, 后 is neutral tone. 什么时候什么时候什么时候吃 when you eat. What you eat 你吃什么谁吃 These are the questions that will pop up later on. And then we check off 哪里 哪里 is where 哪里 is like 哪 but third tone 哪 Li will be my first name plus third tone li 哪里吃 Where do we have lunch 哪里 Then we have why is 为什么 Where is like the way but for tone 为什么生神 and then more. Actually, the more can be like 么为什么 Why? Last but not least, we have this 怎么 is how. So it's like the machine sounds z and n, the and then 么怎么. So 怎么 is how. Well, this will be the 5 guidelines we will use in the scenario dialogue. Like, for example, 吃饭, for example. 你吃了吗? So we may question 谁吃了? Who eat? 吃什么? What you eat? When you eat is 什么时候吃? And then where you eat? 哪里吃? 为什么吃? Why you eat? And then 怎么吃? How you eat. But this basically cover the briefing, I would say, introduction to the intermediate level. So yes, I'll open the floor for Q&A today. And then if there's no further question, I would like to introduce to us a new code sharing. This one I think is quite useful for me myself lah. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great because we have already taken the leap of faith, right? So I think it's a more powerful reminder for us to take the first step, and with smaller steps, with each small steps we goes, we work towards the success, to the parts of success lah. So yeah, we don't have to be very great, very master in Mandarin, but we can just talk a little bit. And then what I feel so proud is that with the pinyin, remember Mr. Haridas introduced to us the pinyin, we can speak more accurate Mandarin. Yep, for us to like really catching the intonation or whatnot lah, with the that. So yes, I think there's reason for us to continue, right? Our community member. Miss Ain.
Ya, tak lebih Li. I masuk lambat dah.
Tak, I memang hari ni tak sangka ada orang masuk. So saya subuh starter. I tengah
Alah, cuba tapi I tak tengok pun depan-depan tu. I dah tengok yang Li dah sharing dia je.
Yang ni pun saya sangkut sangat, nanti saya hafal lagi. Semalam hafal tak betul.
Minggu ni apa Li? Minggu ni explain apa?
Minggu ni kita go to okay, minggu ni senang je. Kita hanya recap Lepas
Safety
ni,
lah, sambung safety
ya, safety tu recap. Lepas tu kita ada member baru kan. So, sementara introduce topik baru, kita introduce member baru.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Yang paling yang ni ada sikit lah yang
Berapa minit
mengapa
ni present tadi?
tak tahu lagi, perlu stop dulu baru tahu.
Okay, okay, okay.
I start like
Okay.
9:10, so it's like 90 minutes macam tu saja.
90 minutes lah.
Nanti
Alright.
akan slow sikit. Sebab hari ni macam kancung sikit.
Tak banyak ni Alright. Okay, Lee. Itu je.
Thank you. Bye, Miss.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so let me open. I want to eat something.